Master, we've got her. Does she need to be tied up like this? Young master, you are not aware that this female robot is covered in concealed weapons. I was almost killed by her. Luckily that bomb wasn't too powerful. Then how did you get her? There was an explosion, and all three of us were blown away. I don't have time for you today. I'll put this on Hong's head. If I hadn't met Hong Li, I wouldn't have failed and been abandoned by the organization. I will definitely kill my way back to the organization to finish off Hong Li again. What's that? Before she could react, I had her wrapped around me in one hand, quickly dragged her into the water. Then she shorted out and died. Okay, you guys did a good job. There's a reward. Everyone gets a reward. Yes, long live the young master. You guys get well and leave her to the Gao family to study. Not a partial modification, but a completely fleshless robot. Robots that have the ability to think independently and behave like humans. It's impossible, to her kind. Pressed with no theory. What drives her body? What calculates and analyses her next move? That's a serious offense. Who the hell did that? That's incredible. This man could win 100 Nobel Prizes. No, 1,000. That's awesome. Who the hell is this guy? I have to know who he is. Is Dad crazy? Dad is so excited by the female robot technology that he's foaming at the mouth and passing out. Take him to his room to rest. Indeed, to have this kind of technology in the real world would be unheard of. I'm used to seeing everything in this world anyway. Hatsune, do you have a way to wake her up? I have something to ask her. She's badly waterlogged. We need to check her out. It's okay. I'm not in a hurry, but make sure you wake her up again. This world will be my territory after all. I won't allow such assholes to exist. It turns out the young master's ambition is to become a world dominator. This is too exciting. Keep her in your care and study her for the tech she's got on her. I'm tired today. I'm going back to bed. Mushin, will you be angry if I make you wait for a long time every time? I can see you're going to do great things. I'm happy to be able to wait for you in silence. Mushin, you're so nice. I'll treat you well. Lend me your shoulder to lean on. And without waiting for her to say yes, he leaned his head over. Is that a shoulder? If you want to eat tofu, just say so. You've been getting more and more out of hand lately. Bad thing. Who made you my wife? Not yet. Time flies. Half a month later, early in the morning, the phone rang. Hello, who is it? Major, the submarine cannon is ready. Really notify everyone to meet at Lake Sizewell. Shut up. I'm too tired to get up these days. Good boy, you'll watch the news later. Not bad for KO's tech. A couple of days. Call the media. There's gonna be a big story today. Doesn't one of you know where the self-marker is? Go ahead and lead the way. Sasha, you lead the way. Be careful. Yes, sir. She dove underwater with a jerk and swam quickly ahead of her. Uncle Gao, control the power of the cannon. Don't blow up the whole lake. Don't worry, I'll control the force. Just blow up the mountain. Getting this thing out there is really going to take the world by storm, isn't it? Crab, 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 crab. It's too much to ask if you want the beast all to yourselves. Haha. Xuanwu was ours. This cannon is ours. The submarine got caught by some damn thing. I've been waiting for you here for days. The credit for saving Xianwu goes to us. Is there another organization that wants the Genpu as well? And we won't allow you to ruin the young master's plan. Damn, I never thought I'd run into something like this. The submarine is unarmed. I can't get out of it. I can't get out of it at all. What's the matter with you? You're going to die. As expected of me. No one is my match underwater. I am a god. Wow. I get the credit for organizing it. Turtle head this big, so this is the legendary Xianwu. That's right. It's trapped under the giant mountain, so the young master wants to rescue it. It stayed here voluntarily to help the ancient god suppress the floods. Just thinking about it makes me feel great and alone. Come out and get some fresh air after a million years. A giant missile shoots out of the submarine and hits the mountain directly. There was a violent explosion. The surface of the water instantly stirred up 100 feet high waves. Why is there no response? Is it not working? It's starting. The water's surging. The ground is shaking. The giant mountain exploded, as if something was about to gush out. The next moment, the head of a giant turtle poked out of the water. With that, a large mushroom cloud instantly formed on the surface of the water. Protect the young master. It's a tsunami. Oh, no, too fast to react. It's going to be washed out on the road. Young master, my cannon is the best in the world. It's going to be swept away by the current. The current is too strong to catch the young master. With a thud, Vigor made a close contact with the bus on the pavement. Ah, poo poo poo, oh oh. Vomit shit. A giant wave came at him. There's no time to run away. You're dead for sure. What's going on? It didn't get washed away. The water is hovering in midair like a bubble ball. More water balloons drifted towards the sky. The lake lake suddenly arched. Something's coming out. Xuanwu was born, the four spirits of heaven, the first of the water gods. Young lord, young master, we did it. We did it. Ha 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 ha, that's right, it's a success. The world is going to be shaken. What was once a mythical beast is now alive and well in front of us. The world is a wonderful place. Ah ha 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 ha. It's over. The young master has gone mad too. Hello, you're not going to faint too, are you? I knew it. Overexcited. News helicopters, rapidly heading towards Zhenbu. Friends of the audience, something big happened today. Beneath our lake Shizhu, there lives the legendary beast Xuanwu. If it wasn't there in the first place, there would be no city. We might not be where we are today. It's our patron saint. At this time, Tang Machine also saw the news. You're so good. You really got the turtle up here. Who saved Xuanwu from the bottom of the lake? Yes. Who is this hero? It's the guy from the submarine. He went in to save Hyunmu. Interview him. I just operate the machine. The real mastermind is someone else. I just operate the machine. The real mastermind is someone else. There he is. That's him. Hong Li. The crowd swarmed around him. Everyone is shouting at the top of their lungs for the hero who rescued Zhenbu. Hong Dali, Hong Dali, Hong Dali. Why is the phone ringing? Daughter, have you seen the news? Power has fished out Xuanwu? Of course I read it. It's such a big story. It's just a giant turtle. What a giant tortoise. That's a divine beast if we can get a piece of its armor, or even the excrement on its body. If you do research, it's of high medical value. So what Dad's saying is, you're asking my son-in-law to make some feces or something. Well, that's a good son-in-law. She stretched. Well, never mind, it wasn't that bad anyway. My silly man, you're not going to make a fortune again, are you? Xuanwu opened his huge mouth and let out a hissing roar. Look at the basilisk lift its tail. It's going to slap the water. It's going to make a huge wave. Isn't it? Does it think we're the enemy? What's this? It's shooting us away. The boat didn't capsize. We were lifted into midair by a water balloon. Look, everyone, the water balloon is morphing. It's a sea turtle. The turtles are dragging us through the air. It's the basilisk playing with us. I guess it's been too long. I'm excited to get out. Zhenbu, Zhenbu. Battle positions are all set. You didn't really want to rush it just now. Are you kidding me? Can I beat it? It's not enough for him, is it? He looks happy. Its ability to control water is so powerful that the water around it seems to have a life. It's as big as Gamera. The whole city's gone. Young master, you're finally awake. I had a nightmare about lots of monsters flying in the sky. Monsters are really flying in the sky. Am I still dreaming? No. Right, I'm going to faint again. Hey, master. Slap on the face of power. Who hit me? Beating the young master is punishable by flogging. I don't know, it wasn't me. Forget it, I'm happy today, so I'll let it go. Will you not eat it, please? Young Master Dali, and will it come ashore? Ahem. There are so many questions, but one thing is for sure. The Xuanwu was a beast of prey. It won't come ashore to cause havoc. Please don't worry. Plus, it allows us to have a big party on its back. Wow, it's so crowded, with a girl group singing. Brothers, get up there. This is Xuanwu's back. It's a rare opportunity. Damn it, it was actually rescued successfully by Hong Li. What's this? It's the scales of a basilisk. What's this? It's a fresh sample of Genpa's poop. It's a fresh sample of Genpa's poop. This is my super baby. This is the baby of babies. Dad, that's not necessary. You're exaggerating. Why not? It's a rare herb with 100,000 years of essence in it. Uncle Tong, Xuanwu was grateful to us. You can have as much of these materials as you want. That's great. Worthy of being my good son-in-law. Ha ha ha. If the waste material of this divine beast is of such great use, would not its flesh and blood be? Even if it has a miraculous effect, it shouldn't be coveted. Dolly, you must remember that. I understand. I'll send someone to keep an eye on it. Good research. Research. Bring the shit to the lab. It's the first time I've ever seen my dad happy as a kid with a pile of poop. Mushin, do you think this counts as a bride price for me? What turtle dung is a bride price? This is a newly developed bottle of resurfacing serum. It beautifies and protects the skin, and its aroma is refreshing. Wow, it does smell good. Yeah, I smelled it before I even opened the lid, but it only smells good. It's not a great discovery. Yeah, it's a waste of our time to have a launch party for a perfume. The Tang family is dead. It's a dead end. No, No, I said it. It's called the rejuvenating serum, and its true function is in the word rejuvenating. This unfortunate young mother was disfigured by her husband's domestic violence and acid attack. I've seen her on the news. She's too much for me. At the time, the doctor said it was impossible to fix her face. Ugh. Ma'am, you applied the serum to the burns in front of everyone. Does it really work? It's not that I don't believe you. I've just been disappointed too many times. You don't have to believe me, but you can believe in myths. She reached out and picked it up. Okay, I'll try again. Open the lid and take out a little bit and spread it on your palm. Then, with the crowd watching, a little bit at a time, he began to apply the, what's wrong with you? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not afraid of being poisoned. It's not a charge, is it? Who's lighting it? Playing the little master here. It's blinding. You guys, look how the area she painted suddenly glows. Only to see her face. There was a transparent film that began to crack. When it came off completely, the badly burned face was completely restored. Who would believe it if they hadn't seen it with their own eyes? A miracle. It's a miracle. No, it's a miracle. It's incredible. He took a mirror and handed it to the lady. Look, she was so excited that she burst into tears that my face actually recovered. When he gets over it, he's going to kneel down to his benefactor. Wait a minute, lady, don't thank me yet. You'll find out who to thank later. I'm going to buy this product. I want to buy 10 bottles. It's a super discovery that will cause a collective sensation in the medical and cosmetic worlds. Unfortunately, this is the only bottle available. I'm not afraid to tell you. It's extracted from the feces of the basilisk. But the good news is that there's plenty of poop. So it's the poop of a divine beast. No wonder it's so effective. I'll take it. The beasts are so awesome. Are there any other products? And of course, this one is a bone-strengthening pill extracted from the turtle scale armor. A small piece of this can reverse the old man's system and become like the young man's. This is an 89-year-old man who has been paralyzed for years and can't stand up anymore. And here's a champion sprinter from a sports college with a 100-meter record of 9:87 seconds. Now I'll make the old man take this pill and let them have a sprinting contest. Seriously, making almost 90-year-olds run against a sprint champion. But after seeing the effect of that serum just now, I choose to believe this time. Master, please take the pills. No way, he can't even hold his hand steady. How can this work? Well, let's see. Maybe there will be a miracle. Why is he paralyzed? He's not going to pass out, is he? Not long after, the old man suddenly opened his eyes, feeling full of strength. It's almost like being young again. Oh, I'm really up. I'm not just up. I'm stronger. On your marks, stand by. The gun went off with a snap. The old man disappeared in a flash. What kind of speed is that? Look, that old man is running so fast. That's the kind of speed that would crush a champion sprinter. An 89-year-old man has broken the world record for 100 meters. Tell me how much it is. Let me die. I'm buying. I want to buy. I don't want to have hope and then fall into despair because I can't afford it. It's all because of that young man saving Xian Wu that such a wonderful opportunity has come about. I know who saved Xian Wu. It was Hong Li. Power. It's power that gives us a chance to be reborn. At this moment, Hong Dali's name resounded through the whole city. I think one day there'll be a statue of you in the center of the square. You can raise the price, even if it's $1 million a bottle. It's what I'm looking for to give poor people back their self-esteem. I know. Let me give you some satisfaction. Get up. Let me borrow your cane. I give you the title of Turtle of Honor from now on. You're the bastard god, so you're not a mother goddess. When will you lay an egg for me? A blush rose to her cheeks and she smiled cheekily. She reached down on Vigor's arse and twisted it as hard as she could. Are they still laying eggs now? No. It's a silent night, and Zhenbu is resting. There are some mysterious people underwater. He's sneaking towards Zhenbu. A needle that big won't wake it up. It's as big as a mountain, and we're zapping it like it's a mosquito bite. Don't worry. With a sharp thrust, he stabbed the needle into Zhenbu's skin, then quickly sucked the blood of the basilisk. It didn't take long to suck up a jar full of one group. One can. It's done. Prepare to retreat. Wait, I think something's coming. Whoa. Washed away. No good. Blood sample dropped. Shit, why is there a sudden undercurrent? No, something in the water is coming over. It's Hong Li's henchman. That snake girl's up to something. Kill her. Brother, there's only one sample left. Damn it, being so careful already and still startling her. Brother, what should we do? What else can we do? Brothers, take the weapons and kill her. Sasha let out a hiss and quickly dashed towards the enemy. The body swings back quickly, churning up the water and blocking the dense bullets. The speed is increasing and the bullets are being blown away by the current. Everyone be careful, she's going to attack. Maintaining his posture, he quickly sprinted towards the enemy, and in a flash, scattered them. Watch out. Everyone, the second wave is coming. It was too late to react. Sasha knocked him out of the water, just in time to be caught by the Birdman in the air. It's a perfect match. You hateful thieves. How come you can't stop fighting every day? I watched my brothers disappear one by one. He took out a bazooka straight away. Fuck it, I'll fight you. A purple flame flew directly towards Sasha. Sasha does a 360-degree Thomas pirouette and dodges it perfectly. Instead, the missiles blasted directly at Xuanwu. What's going on? Is there a mosquito in the water? Damn, you're a tough opponent. You can't even get rid of you. You guys get out of here, I'll stop her. If only one of us can get out. We've earned it. In the next moment, Sasha directly wrapped the enemy in front of her body, constantly compressing, tightening themselves. It's over. She's catching up with me. I said it's enough. If only one of us can escape. With the determination of certain death, he took out a grenade and pulled out the fuse. Long live the great god's court. The energy blast of the explosion managed to help his teammates escape. How did it explode? Sasha's not in danger. Is she? He quickly rushed towards the location of the explosion, shouting Sasha's name, vaguely visible on the surface of the water. A figure reflected in the mist of blood, and by now Sasha was unconscious and sinking towards the bottom of the ocean. Xuanwu seemed to have sensed something at this time. It stuck its head out, slowly, plunged into the ocean floor. Seems to be looking for something. Inform the young lord we've encountered another attack by thieves. Sasha might be hurt. What's going on? Why is Xuanwu here? I saw Xuanwu open his huge mouth, and inside lay the unconscious Sasha. Oh my god, it hurts so bad. Hang in there, I'm taking you to the hospital. Tang Family Hospital. How come you're hurt so bad? The doctor quickly pushed Sasha to the emergency room. Quickly prepare for first aid. Uncle Tong, you must keep her alive. Don't worry. Our Tang family is a medical family. We'll do our best. Sasha, you've got to fight for yourself. Sasha, it's my fault. If only I knew water. I don't want anything to happen to her. I wish it was me underwater. It's my fault. What are you talking about? How can you be blamed? I'll take all the consequences. Don't worry. I'll save Sasha. These damn thieves. I won't believe Hong until I find you guys out and teach you a lesson. In the darkness of the night, a figure slowly peeked out. He breathed heavily. Damn, finally escaped. I have no strength left. I can't even stand up. Just at that moment, 3 figures came towards him. Hey, finally got it. It worked. More than 20 dead and 50 seriously wounded. This one finally worked. You did good. This is a treasure that many emperors have dreamed of. Now it's even been obtained by our great god's pavilion. You know, if you drink even 1 drop of Xuanwu's blood, you can live for 70 more years. What's he gonna do about it? Kill him. What did you say? Half-dead trash. Not worth our time and effort. The great god's court will remember your contributions, and that's enough. We've sacrificed so many of our men, and you're trying to tear us down, crossing the river and destroying the bridge. No, it should be called saving food. Go in peace. Besides, when you joined the court, you swore an oath, willing to give his life for the Oshinkaku. Isn't he? Let's go. Take the samples back to the lab at the headquarters. A mouthful of blood spurted out of him after the 3 left. Luckily, I've kept my hand in. I just don't want to die. He injected the sample into his body. A tearing scream came. The next moment, the limbs are growing rapidly. It worked. My arms and legs grew back and my wounds healed. I'm not dead. Besides, I feel like I'm full of energy. It felt like I could kill an elephant with 1 punch. Let's try my power on you. He used all his strength to build up his strength. A punch was thrown and the stone exploded with a thud. Ha. I'm stronger. I got stronger. The next moment his body, uncontrollably, began to distort. A roar came out of his mouth. Oh, what's going on? It feels like my body is going to explode with a surge of energy. Oh, my head is splitting. Click. Is the bone going to break? Why is there a turtle shell growing out of my back? Jia. Is this the power of Xuanwu? I have inherited the power of Xuanwu. This is a very important thing. The future of the court is at stake. We have to send it back to HQ overnight. What's going on? There's an unusual smell. Forget about what doesn't matter. The mission comes first. Get on the boat. Hey, with this baby I've got a head start. Using Xuanwu blood to rejuvenate. What's that noise? Sounds like some kind of monster. Something's coming. It's coming very fast. What? It's coming. It's getting closer. What is it? Tires. It's fast. Whoa, it's coming down. Get out of the way. There was no time to react, the crowd was smashed over. Damn it, the boat's damaged too. What the hell is this? Xie Jie. You didn't expect it, did you? I'm still alive. And I've got the power of Xuanwu. He. It's that mercenary. How did he turn out like this? To tell you the truth, I kept a small sample and injected it all into my body. You can't handle that much power. Look what you've become, like the devil. The devil? Oh, what the hell? Just get rid of you ungrateful little people. Help me. It's no use, you're all going to die tonight. Oh, yeah, I'm the strongest defense Chudo. My armor is the toughest protection in the world. Missiles can't even hurt me. What are you pretending? You're so full of shit. Take my punch. I really thought you were good, but you killed me with one punch. The blood of the Xuanwu was as terrifying as this one blow will kill, and I'm invincible. That's the power of the basilisk, ha ha ha. Hey, whoever that is, from now on, you're a superior warrior of my great god's court. Come back with me, the organization needs strong fighters like you. What are you doing? Get off me. The great god's court with the power of Xuanwu. The great god's court is nothing. I'm not gonna let you take the samples back. You want to rebel? I'm the senior spokesperson of the organization. Don't you dare kill me. That's a lot of bullshit. Go to hell. I'm the only one in the world with that kind of power. I can't believe they turned an ordinary man into such a horrible person. Give me the blood sample or you die too. I'm sorry, but today is not the day I die. I've seen the potential power of Xuanwu's blood. The great god's court needs this kind of power. I'm taking it back. He placed the sample on his chest. In an instant, it became integrated into the body. Don't try to take it away. Give it to me and I'll break you. What the hell? It's a disgusting pile of shit. Still squirming. Each piece turns into a little person. I used to be a waxworker who liked to make wax figures of myself. What kind of powers do you have? The one standing in front of you is just one of my wax figures. If the wax figure breaks, it splits into a million little wax figures. The blood sample is mine. Whatever you do, I'll stomp on you. If you can guess in which altar you go after, you're running away. Aren't you? I've got a way of doing that. Don't forget, I'm a beast now, and I can't handle a little messenger like you. I'll give you a taste of this turtle stinger snake shadow. The backstabs changed into countless tingshui snakes, chasing after each villain individually. Ahahaha. How's that for a trick? Not fast enough. I'll catch up with you in a minute. The short legs over here have to work hard too. How much more strengthening potential does the Xuanwu blood have? Tired of playing a boring game? Get it over with. With each move, several villains were hit. Here's another one. Here is also a solution to A. I'd like to see how many more you can split up. We can't move. We'll leave you guys alone. We're leaving. You know why I'm not afraid of destroying the samples in your bodies? Because the canisters must be hidden inside your two bigger doppelgangers. I can't believe you've grown bigger and uglier, but you're still sharp as attack. Aren't you made of wax? I'll warm you up. High temperature, hot breath. Wow, it's hot. It'll melt. The two little men melted as fast as the eye could see. GGG. I found it. You do have an interesting ability that once I was envious of, but from this day on, I will be stronger than anyone else. What? It's empty. Where's Zhenbu's blood? Where did you get it? Unfortunately, the blood has been transported by the little doppelganger. I secretly hid the blood in the body of each of my little bodies. If you hadn't talked so much, you might have caught up with all of them. It's too late now. How dare you? Damn it. In that case, I'll destroy the great god pavilion first. I'm so hard, there's a force holding me up. I'm the strongest. I'm going to destroy you. I will destroy all people. I will become a god and dominate this world. Is it really going to mutate? I saw it coming towards this side of the building. It's not like it's evolved. Watching the rubbing get bigger, some of the residential buildings have been damaged. I saw the beast heading towards the residential building. The car was shaken by the sound of its walk and rattled. Monster looks down. This car is chirping. It made the monster very unhappy. The attack was launched directly at the residential building. Rows and rows of residential buildings are being destroyed by this monster. The monster is in a very wrong state. More like it's losing control of the power inside it. Or maybe it's just gone off the rails. These are great research materials. Can keep people from going to extreme research directions. It's so noisy, can't people sleep? Who's shouting? They don't give a shit if people have to go to work tomorrow or not. Do you have any sense of morality at all? Oh my god. What the hell is this? Hey, no, it must be my own sleepy head. How in the world could this be possible? Honey, I saw a Godzilla. It's real. It's in the old town. Luckily, there was no one there at night, but it headed towards the downtown area. Quickly, call the police. Look at the monster coming this way. Evacuate the people. Call for help. No, I don't have time to wear my clothes. I'm happy to be out with my lover for once. Why are you here too? Emergency, a giant monster is actually rioting in the city. The army has been notified, and countless awakened people are fleeing for safety. What the hell is this? A monster? It's hard to run away from the zoo, and only a few dozen kilometers away. Go and evacuate the people, I'll take care of this. Do you have any weapons that you can use against this thing? Well, I've never been in this situation before. I've got no other weapon but the cannon. This won't work, it'll send everyone to heaven. It's bad luck that everything comes together. I came here just in time to see Uncle Tong coming out of the emergency room. How's Uncle Tang Sauce's operation going? We've saved our lives for now, but only for half a day. Hong Dali looked at Shasha lying on the bed. His heart was very sad. Is there really no way? The blood is almost dry, and the blood is extremely strange, like a man or a snake. I can't find any blood, and I'm using all the drugs and miracle cures I can, but I can't find any blood. Watching Sasha wake up. How about Sasha? Can you stay with me for the last time? I feel very safe by your side. You'll be fine. Stop talking nonsense last minute. I've heard it all. Young master, though I was first bribed with money, but now I'm truly working for the young master. I only blame myself for being careless. They stole the Xuanwu blood. They must recover it, or else the monster is destroying the city with impunity. A roar resounded through the sky. Tankers are firing artillery directly at them, but his shell was too hard for the abomination to penetrate. Suddenly the barbs on the beast's body grew wildly, from just a few centimeters to a few meters. A wild fling. The barbs came straight at the heavy tanker. Retreat quickly, the spikes are too dense to avoid. Suddenly the duo appeared and between a few punches broke the spiked tendons, then grabbed one of the spikes on the ground. What are you doing? What would happen if you attacked your shield with your spear? The spike went straight into the beast's chest. That monster laughed right out of the room. I think he laughed at me. I don't know what it's for. Not necessarily. I'm going in now to see if the machine is damaged. It might be useful. Birds of prey, don't let him take that spike off. Distract him. I'll take care of it. Here's the big bastard. It's got to be steady. It's just a big toy. The shells were fired with a bang, straight towards the spikes. It's a ding. It's a hit. It's a hit. Only to see the big bastard fall to the ground with a loud thud. You've made a mess of things. Now you're on all fours. Let's see what you'll do. Look, those are the three men who brought down the monster. They seem to be Hong Li's men. Take a good look at the three of them. They're the only ones who can hold down the fort. The beast seemed to be defiant and shouted towards the sky, and then he tucked his head in. Then there are the 4 feet. Ha ha ha, are you going to be a shrinking violet now? Only to see that the big Wangbang then directly roared up. No! Hide! The big bastard's going to do something big. Flying stones on the ground were scraped up by the big bastard. I can't believe I flew into the air. Another speedy turn of a dragon's head. It's finally stopped. Well, our attack on him just now didn't have the slightest effect. It almost took us, I have to admit. We're no match for it. Can't we just go to the west and ask Buddha to deal with this thing? Did it just say Oshinkaku? Yes, it's the female robot's Oshinkaku. Go and give the information to the young master. Young master, the great god's court. That big monster seems to be related to the great god's court, and the blood thief was sent by the great god's court. Again, they used to steal herbs from the Tang family. Now they're stealing Xuanwu's blood. Wait, is it possible that Xuanwu's blood has something to do with that big bastard? It can't be that it's drinking Xianwu's blood, can it? Basilisk blood has a massive life force, but drinking it doesn't make you as, unless, of course, he injected it directly. Yes, only a direct injection will mutate and become a demented monster. He's a madman. But how can Hong Li not be a madman in the eyes of others? If basilisk blood can regenerate a person, then isn't it? You want to inject Sasha with Xuanwu blood? Yes, but is it okay? Strictly speaking, as long as the metering is controlled. But without precedent, who knows? Don't worry, even if Sasha turns into a monster, she won't hurt you. Don't worry, I understand. I won't let you become a monster. Wait for me, I'll be right back. She's become a snake girl who can only survive the dislike of her family and the scorn of others. But the young master's appearance gave me dignity. I have no regrets in meeting him. Please go with them to save the innocent human beings. Together, we'll stop this monster from destroying the city. You remind me of a man who once knelt here and begged me to help with the waters. What, you can understand me and communicate with me? Then only a tear was seen dripping down next to that Xuanwu's eye. What's this? Is it a tear? At this time in Hong Dali's villa, when he came back, Sasha was already going. How did this happen? He's been dead since he left. Before that, he was still holding his breath. But the blood's been spilt. Let me tell you, I have no regrets about meeting you. I've brought a basilisk tear. I think it'll help. This is it. No matter what kind of miracle drug it is, it only works on living beings. The miracle cure that has been declared dead won't come back. It's all useless. Is it still too late? Is it really not working? I looked at Sasha on the bed and thought back to when I used to do things. This is a life-saving medicine from Xian Wu. No matter if it's too late or not, it's all yours. Xian Wu asked me to thank you for him, and I thank you for everything. It's hard work, Uncle Tong. You've done your best. It's okay. But power, where are you going? Of course I'm going to kill those bastards. On the other side, the monsters are destroying the city with impunity. Evacuate to a safe place. It's saved. It's a fighter. The monster's spikes grew violently again, until it's the same as the last one, throwing the spikes on his body towards the fighters. What's this thing coming after us? It's very fast. The fighter ruptures in a flash. Then the fighters crashed into the hospital. There was a loud bang. The patient fell and saved his life. Don't worry, I'm here. I got it. But there's a child. The wall is crashing down on the child. Received. King Kong, are you guys okay? It's all right. It's all right. But that guy's got his eye on this place. I'm afraid we're doomed. Unbeknownst to the beast, an attack is being fired at it from behind. There was a loud boom, and the monster cried out in pain as all the spikes on its body were struck. Haha, how can you have such a lively scene without my lord's participation? It took a few days to make it, at least, though it's not as powerful as 1/1000th of a cent. It's a better way to deal with such monsters. It needs a 10-minute cooldown. Are you really sure you want to do this in person? Of course you have to do it yourself. Give me a break. You monsters, bloody shoplifters, directly cut off the body of a snake. Damn you, big bastard. You won't live long. Big Buster was furious when he heard that. The young master himself has come to save the day. It's amazing how one person held that monster at bay. It's just that you don't look like your usual self. The longsword was drawn in response to the sound of the miso. The monster let out a roar of pain, and vigor fell downwards due to inertia. A 360-degree Thomas pirouette in the air for a perfect landing. Several consecutive monthly steps. Upwards. Dog. It's not over yet. 4 swords in 1 second. The only martial art under the sun is speed. The young master is so powerful, but his skin is too thick. He can't be seriously injured like this. You guys, here are some new inventions from my sons and daughters. Take them and try them out. At this moment, Vigor's speed is getting faster and faster, just like a phantom, leaping upwards to slash at the monster's head. The monster's attack also came behind him. Too late. Vigor makes a sideways pirouette for a perfect dodge. Damn monster, let's see this young master poke out your other eye. Leaning back to build up his strength, he roared and swung forward with a fierce throw. Just as the long sword was about to hit the eye, with a duong sound, the long sword was bounced off, and the monster's head unexpectedly retracted. The monster reaches out with a second head. Oh no, I can't avoid this state. Young lord, I'll carry you. Nanito, it's too good to be true. Flybird, it's coming over. Don't worry, I got a gadget to get rid of it. I saw a speed bump on the bird's hind legs. With a poof, it was gone in an instant, leaving behind only a large thick mist. Damn, it's still trying to run. Every step is a landslide. Just then, the ground suddenly collapsed into a huge crater, temporarily restricting movement. Haha, with this outfit, and with my steel claws, I can go underground unimpeded. Call me Mouseman. Kissing my face is about to entwine a lifetime. Arthur, what are you reading about? The blurb written on the bullet. The words were spoken and the trigger was pulled. The bullet flew out with a thud. A direct hit on the monster's chest, followed by an explosion. There's a constant popping sound, the bullet splitting infinitely. In no time at all, the bullet stuck to the monster like Maltos. We've got it trapped. Let's make a quick adjustment. Are you guys okay, young master? Why are you here in person too? You can't always be the cannon fodder. We'll fight together. Young master, Sasha, how is she? Yes, Sasha better. Sasha, her vigor shook his head without opening his mouth to say it. It's all the fault of these wretched poachers, and the great god's pavilion. I'm at loggerheads with you. Go to hell. 5 minutes are up. Electromagnetic cannons have cooled down. Prepare to fire a second round. Aim for the chest wound. Start the countdown. 3, 2. The monster quickly sprayed a large amount of venom at the flying machine. By Ubu. The venom sprays out in 360 degrees. What the hell is this venom? It's too dense to get close to. No, the venom is corrosive. The plane is off balance. Retreat. I'll retreat first. The venom fell on the green net and melted instantly. In an instant, the monster broke free. It's as if he's lost his mind at this moment, spraying venom everywhere. This isn't going to work. We need to get a chance for the EM. Vigor reached out and swung his sword. The holy sword appeared in his hand in an instant out of nowhere. Birds of prey, take me to mid-air. I've got a couple of softening bullets here to temporarily soften the armor on your neck. I'll find a way to fix his neck. I dig. I'll make you eat shit first. Her head fell to the ground due to inertia. Takiza Watada. It's holding it down, but it's too strong. It'll only hold it down for a few seconds. Hold on tight. Fucking monsters, take a couple of soft rounds. The 2 shots snapped, hitting the monster's neck perfectly. A few seconds, that's enough. I'll take it from here. Master, hurry up. It's struggling. Birdie, eject me, okay? My instant explosive power can reach 300 kilometers per second. I can shoot you out instantly. Young master, don't hit the ground. You'll lose your salary if you're killed. What? The longsword stood in front of his body, courageous, and stabbed fiercely towards his target's neck. Go to hell, anyone who gets in my way dies. There was a loud boom. Sword energy and smoke intertwined and encircled. Just as Vigor flew out backwards, the defeater system shut down. Crap. The system shut down and now it's sure to be pulp when it hits the wall. A balloon bomb is rapidly heading towards the young master. With a bang, it wrapped up the young lord. Wow, it's so soft as this. Blow on the smoking chamber. Beautiful. It worked. It has fumbled. Great, it's my turn again. Take advantage of your illness. Electromagnetic cannon. Countdown to power up. And still comes this way, quickly shrinking back the severed head. You didn't realize I had a head. A breath of inflammation was sprayed towards the flying machine, hitting it instantly. With a loud bang, the flying machine instantly emitted thick white smoke. Uncle Lin, I'm fine. I've got a broken leg, some ribs, and a bruised waist. The EMP seems to be fine, but the craft is broken. I can't help you. Oh no, it's onto us. It doesn't look good. Young master, what should we do next? The power of Xuanwu's blood is too strong. For the sake of the innocents behind us, that's why we can't retreat. Not while we're standing dead. Okay, I won't retreat. Even if I die, I'll never regret following the young master in my life. The monster's mouth builds up strength for the final, fatal blow. Just when the crowd, holding the heart of certain death, suddenly, an arrow of ice, with a swift and powerful, it shot over at speed, clicking and clacking, freezing the monster in the blink of an eye. If we are going to stand together, how can I be left out? The instant contact was made. The ice seal spread rapidly, immobilizing the monster in moments. That voice, could it be? Claws like eagles, sharp as attack. The tail is like a snake, long and powerful. Horns on the head, sharp as cones. Dang, I'm back. Everyone, did you miss me? What's that, a dragon? Hey, that voice. It's Sasha. Sasha, you're alive. What Sasha? What happened to her? We'll have to ask the young master what kind of bitter, salty food he gave me. Something bitter and salty. Is it the tears of Xuanwu? It's the young master who gave me a second life. Sasha, can you turn back into a human being? Of course you can. Look at me. I'm even prettier. Am I beautiful? Do you think this is some candy you can buy at the supermarket? I don't even have it. Just at this time, the sound of ice cracking kept coming from not far away. In an instant, a mouthful of the monster's inflamed breath erupted, and it broke free. Young lord, I'll stall it. You go see if the electromagnetic cannon still works. The rest of you, help me with the support. Let's go. Without saying a word, the monster sprayed a mouthful of inflammatory breath at Sasha. Not to be outdone, Sasha spewed out an inferno breath, just in time to try out her new ability. The two opposing abilities were about to collide in an instant. The boom caused a violent explosion, and the space shook at this moment. Phew, finally a decent opponent. The dragon's tail gave the monster a sharp build-up and gave it a mouthful of. Not to be outdone, the monster summons a backstabbing counterattack. It's a hail of bullets. It's a hail of bullets. It's a hail of bullets. Sasha instantly summoned an ice ball and wrapped herself in it. The backstabs kept blasting against the ice ball, making the sound of metal clashing. Hee hee hee. New look. New abilities. Great. Awesome. Sasha is so good. We can win. I'll be damned. How did it fall? Baldy. Look here. Wow, so that's what it is. It's really a good idea. Hey. Push the puck towards the green net. Maximize the tensile strength of the green mesh. Adjust the angle and aim the puck at the monster. The creature is building up its strength. It's preparing to spit. With a snap, a blob of slime glued directly to its eye. Shut up. Ugly, can't you see? Baldy, fast now. The puck was released like a cannonball. It's flying towards the monster. It's too late for any reaction. The puck is a perfect hit. Haha. 100 points. The puck breaks. Sasha comes out on top. Good for you. It looks weaker. Meanwhile, here at the flying machine. Uncle Lin, how are you? You won't die. The flying machine is broken. You need to take the gun down and fire it manually. You fight the gun. It's heavy. It's not going to blow me up, is it? At a time like this, you shouldn't be in charge. The main character should start. Just shut your mouth. Ready to launch. 3 seconds and counting. Sasha let out a long breath of ice. Straight away the monster froze again. Differently. This time more violently. Well done. Sasha, it's time for you to make your debut. Let this farce. Let's wrap it up. The muzzle of the cannon is building up and making a real roar. The next moment, a laser shot out, straight towards the frozen monster. The monster's mouth quickly builds up strength as it sees the situation is not right, trying to spew out a mouthful of inflammatory breath to defuse this crisis. The two energies came into contact in an instant. In this case, it's all about the energy that lasts the longest and is the strongest. Both sides are at odds with each other. It's a real fight to the death this time. The next moment, the laser blasted away in a crushing position. It's over. I didn't make it. The monster let out a final hiss of resignation. The moment the laser was about to arrive, the ice exploded. The lasers run through it, and the monster disappears along with the ice. The lasers go straight up into the sky, and all that's left is a roar. That's heavy. That's a laser cannon. As soon as the words left his mouth, the cannon couldn't withstand the pressure and exploded. Kid, are you okay? I'm fine. And you say it's fine. Look at how your face is all bloated. What are you looking at? Do I have flowers on my face? Nothing. It's finally over. It's a moment of clarity. What a beautiful sunrise. I'm so tired. I need a break. I can't even do this. Are you a man? What, you got the power of the Xuanwu tears? We didn't. That said, we defeated this monster. So how about a monument to us? Haha. Must have a statue. We saved the city. Look behind you. Everyone. The atmosphere is so weird. What's wrong with them? Why do they all look so gloomy? You want to thank us for our protection, but you don't know how to say it. Do you? What are you talking about? Look what you smug bastards are protecting. Half the city is in ruins. This is your so-called protection. What are you talking about? We didn't do the damage. You should be blaming the bad guys. Where did this monster come from? Does it have anything to do with Xianwu? You took the Zhenbu out of the lake and didn't take care of it. Now it's being used by the ringers to lose our house, to pay for our house. I'll take care of it. It's Hong Li. You're right. I'm the one who caused this incident. I understand the anger of people who have lost their homes for no reason. I'll take care of it. How, it's not going to be a couple of refugee camps, is it? We won't thank you? No, of course not. I'll help you rebuild your homes. They'll be taller and bigger than before. Hung Tai Lik will pay for all this money. The crowd was privately whispering and talking. Okay, Hong Li, you are also a famous person in this city. We are willing to believe you. Young lord, are you really going to take the blame? That's right. Why don't they go to the court for compensation? I'll take care of this myself. Everyone is tired. Go back to heal and rest. In a few moments, Hong Dali returned to the Hong family villa. As soon as I entered the house, I sat down on my arse on the soft bed. Young people are so conscious, they just fall asleep. I don't know how long it was until my stomach growled and I woke up slowly. Mischievous poke at his belly. Do your belly growls. I'm going broke. I heard what they said. Are you really going to show up and rebuild the city yourself? What about the money? I'm afraid it's not enough even if we sell the entire Hong family business. Unless you can find someone very rich to cover for you. I know a guy who's rich as hell. I'll try him. Just say it and do it. 1 foot on the gas and you're there. Since we're here, let's see him. This is at the world's largest casino. One of the biggest casinos in the world. It's really something. What would you like to play? Sir, I'll show you inside. I'm not here to play. I'm looking for your young boss, Musiho. Do you have an appointment? Young master won't see anyone without an appointment. I'm in a hurry. I forgot to make an appointment. Please tell him I'm here to see him. Okay, Hold on. Please, I'm gonna make a call. You're the young master's VIP. Please use the VVIP channel. I'll take you to the young master. Thank you, miss, thank you. The two men walked slowly towards the inner sanctum. It's still so busy here. Bet another 10 million. Bowley. A cappuccino for auntie. You can't kick me out, you can't kick me out. Can you? I haven't lost, I haven't lost. The young master is on the top floor, you can go up yourself, yes. Please. The lift is rising at a constant speed. A rich man is a rich man, you can see the whole city from the lift. He's the only one I can think of, I hope I'm not wrong. Ding dong, the lift door opens. Oh, it's so hot to be in here. Just see Musiho blast the chaperone with a jab. With a miserable cry, he flew out backwards in the same direction, turns around and delivers another 180-degree roundhouse kick to the other chaperone. Just by the sound of this collision, the power of this blow is not too small. The next second, even flew directly out of the ring, banged and shattered entryway planter. Watching the dazed chaperone is pretty violent. Oh, my goodness, you're welcome. Long time no see. What brings you here? Hey, it's been a long time, I'm sorry to say, but I do have a favor to ask. Hook your hand, come on. What's the situation? If you fight me, you'll have the right to talk to me, you'll reward me for that. Won't you? Come on up, Hong Li, I know you know Kung Fu too. Come up here and spar with me, I don't want to talk about anything until I've had my fun. That's not very nice, I don't want to fight you, can I just admit defeat? Then go ahead and leave, I don't like to deal with people who don't feel pain. Wait, in that case I'll play along with you. Grinning, showing snow-white teeth, painfully up. In a flash, the two of them were already in a fighting stance. Can we just leave it at that? I don't want to. Damn, young people don't talk about martial arts. I haven't finished talking yet. This guy is fast, he's really a trainer. Now that we're up, one of us has to be down. No way, don't be so cruel. It's so powerful. I can't even defend myself, I feel like I'm going to break my arm with this move. Drink up, take that, oh wait a minute. Hands were raised in surrender, and, whoa shit, almost. This person is really powerful, from the power he seems to have. He's not an ordinary person, and with his attack and his eyes, like a rampaging demonic beast. Is he a psychic too? It's not cool enough. Fight back, fight back, fight back. Still not going to get serious. This guy shows no mercy. If you consider me a friend, please respect me, show your true strength. Unreserved strength. Or I won't stop. Oh, this guy. Well, since you're going to seriously, defeat system on. Strength, speed, reaction, health, all attributes plus 100. Ha ha ha. That's more like it, come on. Let's have a serious fight. At this moment, the two of them are considered to be the real beginning of the exchange of blows. Both sides are unreservedly throwing punches at each other. Hong Dali actually puncha this opponent and made him spit out his mouth. But Hong Dali can hearily be thys opponent. Both sides ariata can jacotha razif thiara desperate for their lives. Very excited to say. Come in a quick like him faster. This directly ignited Hong Li's desire to fight. Both sides bounced off Betheffersy of their attacks. Heelsid and T forget to throw a kick towards Hong Dali's stomach. Of course Hong Dali will not give up such a good opportunity. Both kick backwards. Your body has a secret that can give a Winston strength. Butito isn't third enough. Oh, you renotomasochist. Are you not just very interested in a thing? That's either knocks me on down or jid knock it down. Hong Dalira should out a block. This guy is so explosive, but the drawbacks are real obvious. Just having skill. Just want to band around like Hirano. Every man has a weakness, and that's the crotch. Whenever you pretend to attack the crotch, y'all will instinctively protect it. Grab the opportunity to throw a direct punch, hitting Hymantha Jawand instantly stunning him. Then doit. Boot widen tie block it come in. Block kit. Widen tie block it, it's going to break. Oh, that's certainly not necessary. Use it to have listening and energy. The tiswith they continue to pay high price for injections of reinforcing agents from abroad. The nervous aerial most complete elitimage dan canon lie radiata power through strenuous exercise. Originally, Hugh Ted to Stianuan Grast or Paris body. It was latter discovered that this thing does not suppress tap power within the body. My test will give it to a safe hour. It was spritiscarato h's muscles get bigger inch by inch. Time ice running gout form. With a cotter a bucketofus cubeswa sport straight out. Only to see them in the bath. Surrounded by plewo kept pouring ice toit. Ice Nice breathe in all directions stern saw Tobiana temporalianus. Tokal himself down. It's really comfortable. What kind of flicks did this guy take? Actually so powerful. Or carelessness. That was a good fight now you can tell us what you cama for. No thate you've had a kina beating. Yotsan bepelite. I kami here at a data borrow money from you. Why would you borrow money from you rethan wed of thon family? Something happened deisterday that caused half thesitito bedamage. A booty assayed it wasn't as malamount. How can I trust ya? Of course it won beaver belpromise. Thean lighting collateral cetus this thing. Vekito alicet santha famlesial. If it doesn't pay a fin themed, thenal theaset sant han family belong to you. I can see your sincerity. Beautit's not exciting enough. Nothing just exciting it salu veget. You can pay it back. You just have a tolosi our homie in business. Andio kanjatuta fit. Show him that. Luke and Gatha slowly approaching beauty. Very puzzled. Thesist Jun non dog slaughtering order. If you sign this order and pay up, you'll be hunted down and killed. Thesist thestimulus dare sign quoteanthan capped. How handy young master. I that still have confidence in Mijolf. If you're good, you'll remember it someone get $1 billion for young master Hong. Please keep the billion. Young master Hong. Hong Dali must be paid back in time. Or else you will regret appreciating your tactics. Ode Hanks. Hong Li mannereth this time. Having just returned it to the manor. He cold twaito findus wife. Wife. Hurry up, pack you pure things, don't just stand there, help pack me things. What's going in why so sudden what's going in? Pack you pandrin. Of course there's 100 billion here, no matter how far the world goes. It will hunt down and kill him to themed. You re crazy and do want to run away whatabutter family. It's just a joke. How cold really run away. But when are you going to pay it back? It's $100 billion. Don't worry, have my own plan for them any. Since I to do so. Surely wo ever destroys tisatius dionoha pace it back. This is the femula bot. At this point, she had been abandoned by the great goddess pavilion. The unmaster is really Surathe the wants to be electrified. And can really be truthful. Theber has its own plans. Okay then, power up. A jolt of electricity passed. Enter boot state. On Lysla did she append here eyes. Hit here. Hun power. Don't struggle with the charging plug failing gutan having to switch off again why bother. It's no neo fire business let goof. I could have just desafaradite. But Titan Twanto I wanted to hear it from ya. What helleriauto teliaut hat Titan Twanto cooperate with ya. Oops. Arabot with a foul mouth. I've long advised die out a dismant light directly. And do can buy a coop off milk tea for Rouslissel. Just a lave the important core components behind. And listen to them. Okay, then just dismantle it and let me know when it's cracked. Don Tayadar homely. Hong liafio break mamamoridata. Il kill ya. Usinofabich. Don't. Stop. Wait come back soon I'm willing to cooperate. What do you really want to know? The Great Goddess Pavilion. Aslan Gassets information about Great Goddess Pavilion. You have to tell me everything. Hasn't been positive. Bethas Misria street tome. They hunted it on and abandoned Diu. Soya should be willing to cooperate with them. I say the Great Goddess Pavilion is an underground lawless organization, hierarchical and numerous, spread throughout her region, registering multiple formal companies to cover for them. But what they do behind Thesinesis? Well, illegal. The bottom mutation eats a lot of money, so he has no choice but appoint he Great Goddess Pavilion. Do you know where Ethiara based? Not clear but theory or reedy pruded psychics. It's not simple. If yes get them to make the newest technological mechanical body. If I were willing to hoin my compay against Great God Pavilion, take e tandile set you free. Hongli pressed the hand ring. After a few clicks passed, the parts of the female robot are fitted accordingly. A brand new robot appears. There were many new features in this limb that she needed to figure out. She fumbled to activate the light blade on her arm. Turning around and slashing at Hong Dali, the sword stopped 0.01 centimeter from his head. The robot realized it couldn't move. Hong Li retains the ability to control her movements. Hong Li is really sinister as always. The crowd looked at the big screen. It was projected from the robot's eyes. Distribution map of the strongholds of the Great Godhead. Drug manufacturing factories disguised as pig farms and pyramid schemes in abandoned buildings. The crowd also couldn't wait to settle the score with the Great God Pavilion. Hong Li named the robot Blood Princess and she and King Kong were in charge of the pig farm. The other three are in charge of the marketing group. And they're going to take out the strongholds. Did Vajra confirm with the Blood Princess that this is where the feet are? These guys use the stench to cover up drug production. In one of the houses, a stirrer sticks into a bucket of yellow liquid and stirs it. The duo was working feverishly to make drugs. One of them felt a twinge of danger, and his companion thought that he was nervous in the middle of. Besides, there's a dog watching the door. He'll bark if anyone comes. His mates are urging him to hurry up. They're waiting for the delivery. Just then, a blue arm burrowed out of the ground. It's Vajra in his mole suit, digging through the ground. And that cute watchdog is snoozing away. Whoever's coming, don't talk nonsense. Kill him first. And then they both came together. King Kong clenches his right hand and raises it. A direct punch shattered the entire ground. The two of them were tipped over and the factory suffered. The pigsties are collapsing too. The white pigs have all escaped. Where's the dog? Why don't you watch the dog? Hearing that his master was going to eat his meat, the dog immediately woke up. The puppy rushes off to catch up with the piggy. Vajra looked at the ruins, and there were still strange noises coming from within. Two robotic arms protruded from the collapsed house, destroying their raw materials and scaring away their dogs and pigs. Surely we can't let him get away. And the arm-link blender disengages itself. And then he's sucked in the chopper. The chopper is then linked to the arm, mounted on the right hand of the man raised the huge axe in his hand, followed by a power slash. The powerful blade chi actually split a tree in half. Luckily Vajra ran fast or he would have been split apart. But he's not a vegetarian. He was in front of him in an instant and gave him a fluttering punch. The man turned straight into a piggy bank. That punch felt like it hit cotton. He's so fat that he wouldn't be afraid to get hit by a train. In the blink of an eye, Piggly Wiggly had squeezed King Kong's head. We're discussing whether to chop him up and sell him. Big Brother could see that he was no ordinary man and he explained the situation to him. One day he fell into a trap and became one with the chainsaw. Transformed into the super cool Chainsaw Man. The old man swung his double saws at the captured bald man's side. At this critical moment, 2 rounds of entangling bullets were fired. Wrap the chainsaw tendon man around it. Inuyasha is surprised what this is. Does he have help? 2 against 2 is fairer. And the old man heard that it was the stealthy thief Blood Princess. The old man cursed this useless traitor. And where he had defected to, the blood concubine raised her arm. It was better than giving the great god's pavilion a helping hand. In the next second, several missiles blasted into the back of the pig's body. Inuyasha was burned and spun in place. And King Kong took advantage of the situation to escape. That was a close one. Vajra was a little wary. But I didn't realize she was so reliable. At that moment, the old man broke free from his restraints. So you two will die together. With that, he raised his weapon and lunged at them. On the other side of town, in the middle of nowhere, Sasha and Flybird arrived at the distribution center. According to the information provided by Princess Blood, no one can deal with them. The two of them entered a place silently. That's when they heard the brainwashing words coming from one of the rooms. There are burning candles in the house. Sincerity is what they're all about. Only sincerity can impress customers and get them to the top of their game. Hear the applause. A few people shot up with a reluctant look on their faces. Flying Bird doesn't understand how anyone can believe in just any pie in the sky. The lecturer asked the girl why she didn't applaud, and she said she was too hungry and wanted to go. The lecturer's face became instantly livid. And to one so irresolute as she, even if you go back to society, you're still an arsehole. Since you're too tired to do anything, why don't we just get rid of you? The lecturer showed his true colors.